support of the courts for which I am responsible. So help me God.
The ceremonial opening of Parliament on GBC Television and on Radio Gibraltar Plus.
Go downstairs to await the arrival of His Excellency the Governor.
And as we heard, Gibraltar's new Speaker, Melvyn Farrell, confirm the Governor of Gibraltar has just arrived at Parliament.
And the Clerk of Parliament and the new Speaker will now come down to the lobby to greet him. As you can see, Mrs. Davis is now being escorted to the north door, where she will take up her seat in the public gallery. Lieutenant General Ed Davis is now inspecting the guard of honour provided by the Royal Gibraltar Police. As he leaves Parliament after the ceremonial opening, the guard of honour will be provided by the Royal Gibraltar regiments.
I believe our reporter, Ros Astengo, is down there. I don't know if she can provide any insight into what the atmosphere around Parliament has been like.
Yes, the Governor arrived just a few moments ago, and he is currently inspecting the Guard of Honour provided, as you say, by the Royal Gibraltar Police. He was greeted by Inspector Oliveira, and some formalities that do need to be completed before he does enter Parliament. You can see he's carrying a sword, and that will be removed before he enters the building. He's not permitted to enter the building with that sword. So he's currently greeting the members of the Guard of Honour, and this will, of course, be his first and last time doing this. The Governor, Ed Davis, arrived in 2016. His predecessor, Alison Macmillan, was on hand to take on the role of head of state, de facto head of state, back then in the ceremonial opening in 2015. And of course, the Governor, Ed Davis, is to be leaving us next year in Gibraltar. So he is performing his duties now. He will give an address once he goes into Parliament. And he is awaited at the lobby by the clerk, Paul Martinez, who will escort him into the building as well. As you mentioned, his wife, Lorraine Davis, has already entered the building from the north door. And the Governor is just speaking to his the last police officer before we see some of the rituals. This is a very British ritual. It's steeped in tradition. And they stand before this building, which was built in 1817. It was originally the Exchange and Commercial Library when it was built in 1816. So a very historic moment. And there the Governor enters the lobby. And from my vantage point, he is just speaking to I can see Paul Martinez and, of course, the new Speaker of Parliament, Melvyn Farrell.
By the centre.
And he heads into the building now. The Royal Gibraltar Police leaving their positions, and, of course, they'll be replaced by the Royal Gibraltar